I'm long overdue for an MZ Wallace video. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Claudine. I am very happy to have you here. If you've been here before, welcome back. In today's video, I am very excited to share with you guys my MZ Wallace Ambassador shipment, along with a couple other little items that I decided to pick up at the same time. Before we get started, I do want to let you know that some of the links in the description box below are affiliate links, which means that if you decide to click on them and make a subsequent purchase, I will earn a small commission at no extra cost to you. This quarter's ambassador shipment is a little different than it has been in the past. We had the option to just pick one bag now versus two at once. And so I opted to go that route, have one now, and then hold off on getting another bag until later. Perhaps maybe there are new styles coming or new colors or something like that. So I figured let's get one now and hold on to another one for a little bit later, which I will obviously share with you guys as well. It took me some time to decide on what bag to bring home and test out, and the bag that I selected was one I normally wouldn't actually go for, and just for one reason. So first let me show it to you, and then I'll start explaining a little more as to why I thought I wouldn't like it, but now I really see the potential and think it's going to be a really, really great bag. It is the Quattro tote from their Bowery line, their Bowery collection. And the only reason I was hesitant about this particular bag is because I typically am not a huge fan of north-south bags, meaning these taller, more vertical bags. I prefer my larger bags to run east-west, just a personal preference. So that was my only hesitation with this. And let me tell you, I am really glad to have decided to step out of my comfort zone and try something I normally wouldn't gravitate toward, because once I got this bag here in my hands and in person and seeing it, I'm really pleased with the size of it, and I am surprisingly, at the moment, very okay with the north-south structure of this bag. It's not as tall as I thought it was going to be, which is a good thing. And the reason I don't like north-south bags is because I don't like to get shoulder deep into my bag to try to get something. I don't like the idea of stacking stuff. You know, that's kind of why I prefer the east-west. I feel like you can almost lay it all out and see it all at once versus stacking. But this one, you guys, it is not as tall as I thought it was going to be, and that is a good thing. So I am really, really pleased with it. And as if that was not enough, the strap drop on this thing, you guys, could not be more perfect. I mean, it hits you at a point where you don't feel like it's there. It's on your shoulder, but you don't feel it. And I'll insert B-roll footage. You might already be looking at it right now. It just sits in the most perfect spot on me, and I just don't feel like there's a bag there. Now, granted, I am showing this to you guys empty without anything in it, and the mod shots that I'm showing you guys really quick right now with my first impressions are also with it being empty. So it could change my opinion once I actually do pack this up and start using it. But with these initial, you know, first impressions of seeing the bag and just kind of giving it a dry run, so to speak, it's super promising. I love, like I said, the length of the shoulder. And then if you were to pack it a little heavier and want to opt for a strap that isn't thin, like these leather ones are, you have this option here of a thicker webbed strap, which is just lovely. And the same thing with this strap as it is with these leather ones. You know, if I decide it's a little too heavy and I want to lean on this strap versus the leather ones, if I put it on the shortest length, the bag hits me at the most perfect spot. It is fantastic. Like, MZ Wallace really thought this bag out from beginning to end. They really considered every which way I think a woman would want to wear this bag, and it just works. So I'm really, really pleased with that. And then, as if that wasn't enough, crossbody. So when you want to wear it crossbody with this strap, again, since I'm not a big north-south bag person to begin with, I feared that I wouldn't really be able to use it as a crossbody just because I don't like how taller bags look on me crossbody. But you guys, it looks good and it feels good. So I'm really, really happy about having selected this bag. I'm really excited to pack it up and give it a test run using it for work. That's primarily my use for this particular bag. And speaking on the feel, I think I just mentioned that just a moment ago. You guys, this is like a cloud. It feels like a pillow. It feels absolutely divine. Like, if I had soft items in here, this could double as a pillow. I love it. It feels fantastic. So I'm really, really excited that I decided to select this particular Quattro tote and give it a try. I really am really, really excited about it. I think this is going to be a surprise for me as far as how much I'm going to end up liking it. And just really quick, since I have it right here, I know there are some concerns and questions probably that cross people's mind as far as water bottles. And given the length of the bag, I thought, how big of a water bottle can this bag hold? Here's my 25-ounce swell. And these are pockets, by the way. I will share a video in the future just giving you a deep dive into this bag, but look at that. 25-ounce swell bottle in that compartment, and it fits. So if your bottle is smaller than that, it is a given, it will fit. But this is fantastic, like perfect, love it. Now, to share with you guys the little things that I decided to add, the little garnishes to my MZ Wallace collection, let me show you first the strap here that I showed you earlier with this Quattro tote. Now, I didn't show you too much in the way of detail, but if you are familiar with this, or if you're not, you will see that at the end of one side of the strap, you've got this little D-ring here, which is where you can clip on something like, say, a little zip pouch, perhaps. Like this, perhaps. I decided to grab this adorable little link pouch here, and I thought it would go really nicely with this bag and just be a nice little compliment, a nice little, you know, decor that I could just clip off here. And I just saw the potential for having a little clipped pouch here. I just felt like it was a good idea. Like, this could serve a great place to put my keys if I want them really handy, versus in this bag itself. I could put my mask in here. I could put some hand sanitizer in here. I could put my AirPods in here. You know, the possibilities are endless. And if you are familiar with other brands like Louis Vuitton, Prada, they're all coming out with these bags that have little pouches that are attached to their larger straps here. So this is really in line with the trend that's going on right now. And I thought this would be a really great addition to the Bowery Quattro tote right here. And just a great way to put something that I might want easy access to right at my hands. Now, in line with that little pouch, I decided to just stock up on this whole concept of little link pouches. And if you're familiar with MZ Wallace, you know that as of late they released a lot of these little pouches that can be added to the Bowery, like I just showed you, or to their Metro collection. So this kind of bag, let me grab it right here, like this guy. So like I said, I just went 100%. I bought this adorable thing called, I think it's the Link Cuff. And so what you do with this, as you can see, it's got 3 D-rings here, and you'll see in a moment. You then loop it around the strap here. And then that way you have a place to attach little pouches that now MZ Wallace sells. And like I said, I went 100% here. So I got the small, the medium, and yes, the large in black. And as was the case with the Bowery pouch, I think these are just going to be fantastic for hand sanitizer, your mask, AirPods, maybe even cash. Like, these, I think for me, are probably going to be more useful when I'm traveling. Like, that's kind of the intent of these items for me, at least. I'm thinking, you know, when I travel, because when I do, this is my personal item, the Metro Tote Deluxe, the medium. And so I thought that it would be great to have any combination of these 3 pouches linked right there for easy access. For, like I said, I think I could do probably, actually in this case for travel, I've noticed, because I did recently take this on a trip and observed kind of what I had hoped and wished I could have a little more easy access to. So what I'm thinking is that the next time I go on a trip, I'll have this medium Metro Tote Deluxe and clip these on the little link cuff here. Use this for cards and cash. Use this for my mask, and use this for my AirPods. This way, they're really easy access, grab straight away instead of having to dig into any of the pockets. And I just think it would be a great way to have those items that I personally like to have easy access to just right here, hanging off this link cuff here. So let me link those 3 pouches there. I have not done that yet, so I kind of am curious to see how they're gonna look on here. So let's see what I wanna do. I think I'll put the large one here. Okay, and then I think do the medium at the bottom of this little column, is what I'm calling it at least, and then we'll put the small here. So let's see. Oh, so cute. Look at this. There they are in all their little glory. So here we've got the, let's see, this is the large, the medium right here, and the small. I mean, I think it's just a really nice way to add, you know, a little more personality to your bag and also have the items that you might want easier access to, yet have them be secure just right there for you. So I'm very, very excited to have finally pulled the trigger on getting these little trinkets here. I guess you could call them trinkets, accessories, little garnishes, as I said earlier, to the Metro bag. So I'm very pleased to have them finally here at home. I had been eyeing them for some time and just never decided to buy them. So I'm really glad to have finally purchased them and brought them home. I really do think that come my next trip, these are going to prove to be extremely useful for having those little things just for easy access right there on the outside of the bag. With that, we have reached the end of this video. If you own any of these little link pouches, let me know your thoughts and your uses for these pouches in the comments down below. I am very open and wanting to learn and discover new possible uses for these little pouches, because we know the possibilities are endless for using these little items. So let me know how you use them or how you would use them if you have them, if you do not own them yourself personally yet. And I didn't mention this earlier, but I will have the Quattro tote linked down below for you guys to peruse at your leisure if perhaps you are interested in checking out that bag. I really do like the potential with that bag, and I'm very excited to finally put it to use and circle back with you guys and let you know my thoughts on this particular bag. So like I said, it'll be linked down below for your guys' reference. And I'll also have a link down below just to the MZ Wallace main page. That way you can peruse all their goodies at your leisure, including the little link pouches that I featured here, perhaps even the Metro Tote Deluxe, this beauty in medium, and anything else that may catch your eye on the website. So definitely be sure to check out the links in the description box below. If you like this video, please make sure to give it that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button that you see, and ding the bell that you see there as well. That way you'll be notified every time I upload a video, because I would certainly love to have you back and joining me on my YouTube journey, and I certainly don't want you to miss any of my future videos. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.